I'm telling you guys right now, my first day in the White House press corps would 100% be my last day in the White House press corps, because Caroline Leavitt would be looking over at me and looking over at the people who hand out press passes and asking them, who the hell allowed this wise guy in here? Because there is no way I would allow them to parade Patty Morin out there like they give a damn about the mothers of victims of anything. They absolutely don't. But let's take a look at how pathetic these people are. So first you have her on Sean Hannity's show. And Sean Hannity loves to put on his I'm concerned voice when he has the victims of any type of offense that has been committed by any immigrant that has ever stepped foot in this country. So watch him pretend he gives a damn about parents who are the parents of victims of anything.
What are your thoughts on your senator going to bat for this illegal, but did he ever say anything to you and your family about your loss? To ever call you, ever take the time to be with you?
No, actually, I'm very angry. I'm actually outraged, but I'm too sad at the moment to show anger at the same time. He did not call our family. He did not give condolences. There was no action on the Democratic Party in any way, from Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Mayorkas, anyone here in Maryland, none of the senators did anything to help search for the murderer of my daughter.
And with all due respect to the tragedy that this family had to go to, and I know this lady is dealing with a lot, but ma'am, you are being used right now. You are being used as a political pawn by people who do not give a damn about you. So next, Caroline Leavitt brought her to a White House press briefing, which to me is absolutely appalling. Again, they paraded her out there to use her as a political pawn. And what Caroline Leavitt had to say here is exactly the hypocrisy that I'm going to speak on that would have gotten me kicked right out of the White House press briefing.
Maryland Democrat Senator Chris Van Hollen rushed to Dulles Airport this morning to fly to El Salvador, potentially using taxpayer dollars to demand the release of deported illegal alien MS-13 terrorist. The Democrats and the media in this room have continually and wrongly labeled Kilmar Abrego Garcia as a Maryland father. There is no Maryland father. Let me reiterate. Kilmar Abrego Garcia is an illegal alien, MS-13 gang member and foreign terrorist who was deported back to his home country. And when Kilmar Abrego Garcia was originally arrested, he was wearing a sweatshirt with rolls of money covering the ears, mouth, and eyes of presidents on various currency denominations. This is a known MS-13 gang symbol of hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Abrego Garcia was also arrested with two other well-known members of the vicious MS-13 gang. And two separate judges found that Abrego Garcia was a member of MS-13, and that finding has never been disputed. And just this morning, it was revealed through Maryland court documents that Abrego Garcia's wife petitioned for an order of protection against him for 2 instances of domestic violence in May of 2021. And here is the order right here. The court ordered that the respondent committed the following acts of abuse. Once in May of 2021, assault in any degree. And on May 4th of 2021, he punched and scratched his wife, ripped off her shirt, and grabbed and bruised her. This is from a court in Maryland. So not only are Democrats rushing to defend an illegal criminal foreign terrorist gang member, but also an apparent woman beater.
But if that wasn't enough, Donald Trump also had her in the Oval Office. And all of the right-wing Republicans have been reposting this, and they're like, this is a must-watch. Donald Trump cares about the people. This is the man we elected, and yada, yada, yada.
Beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. She's been through hell. She's been through hell, right?
Oh, yes.
Your daughter's looking down proud of you. You know that. Just keep it going.
I know.
Keep it going.
It's like you said.
Stay with that one.
It's like you said, we have a purpose.
It's a purpose now. Yeah. She's proud of you.
Here's why I would be kicked out of the White House press briefing. I would bring someone with me to that press briefing. And I would wait, and Caroline Leavitt would say, does anyone have any questions? And I would raise my hand. And she would say, yeah, who are you with? And I'd say, I'm Coach D Speaks, and I just got a little page on YouTube. And then she'd say, okay, go ahead and ask your question. And I would say to her, this right here with me is the mother of a victim of sexual assault. This mother is sad about what her child went through. She would like to know. By the way, Donald Trump pardoned the person who sexually assaulted her child. She would like to know if she's going to be invited to the Oval Office to get a hug from Donald Trump, since he's hugging parents of the victims of violence or crime or whatever. Will Donald Trump be inviting the parents of all the victims of heinous crimes that have been committed by people he pardoned for the insurrection on January 6th? I saw him hugging Patty Morin in the Oval Office. I'm just wondering, will he be hugging this mother and all of the other mothers of the kids who have been victimized, or the adults who have been victimized, or the wives who have been domestically abused? Will he be hugging them in the Oval Office because he pardoned the people who committed these crimes against them? And Caroline Leavitt would literally be like, you mother sucker. Who the hell allowed this wise guy in here? And they would kick me out, because there's a thing. They don't care about the victims of anything. They want to talk about Democrats. Oh, Democrats care about this guy who was in MS-13. Donald Trump would pardon him if he were a white guy who went to the Capitol on January 6th and tried to overturn the election results. Donald Trump pardoned 1,500 people who have worse records, who have actually been arrested and convicted of the crimes they're trying to claim this guy that they sent to an El Salvadorian prison has been convicted of. Donald Trump pardoned 1,500 of them, and Republicans applauded it. So please, spare me Sean Hannity, the I'm concerned voice. Spare me Caroline Leavitt, all of these crimes that were committed by all these illegal immigrants in MS-13. Spare me the Donald Trump hugging victims in the Oval Office. If this guy were white and he stormed the Capitol on January 6th, Donald Trump would have had his entire criminal background wiped away, because that's what he did for 1,500 people. They don't care about victims of shit. They're using this lady as a political pawn. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.